Okay, back to part 2 of my research for autism. Will there ever be a cure? Well, one important thing that I did forget was social skills. Question for everybody. Why do autistic people have issue with social skills? Why is it hard for them to go out in the real world like we can and talk to people? Why is it hard for them? Well, actually, social dysfunction is actually one of the main aspects of ASD. Let's see, there really isn't any fixed patterns to social dysfunction, but almost one of the major identifiers of ASD. There are two types of autistic individuals. Basically, we have a high functioning and a low functioning. So the high functioning autistic individuals, their social skills can be minor. So minor that you can't even notice it when you're having a conversation. Compared to low functioning autistic individuals, they will almost have immediate and obvious traits with social interactions. But one good advantage of the low functioning social interactions is they're more focused and they have less anxiety. Let's see here. But it's very hard for them to try to fit in society, which a lot of us as one take for granted. King, my 3-year-old, you can get him some. Hey King, can you say hi?
Hi.
Okay, great. Back to me. Thank you. That's my 3-year-old. He, like I said in my first presentation, he is autistic. Well, he's been diagnosed with it. Kind of, sort of. We're still working on that. King is a work in progress. Last year this time, he was nonverbal at all. With the proper training, which is ABA therapy and school programs, he's coming along just fine. Like I said, he has workers. He has 6 workers, and 4 days out of the week, he goes to ABA, while 1 day out of the week, he will go with another worker. She will come pick him up, and he will go socialize with other children. He'll have play dates, and he is coming along just nicely with that. It's working very well. Let's see. I don't really know where King fits in, if he's low functioning or if he's a high functioning. He understands a lot at this age. That's why they just said he has aspects of it, but not really has been diagnosed with it. Let's see. So let's see here. So what type of connection is between social skills and autism? Does anybody know that? What type of connection does social skills have and autism have? What connects those two? Well, there's a few things that all together in one basket. That's basically what it is. And those things that are all together is delays and difficulty with their verbal communications. Skills that individuals have overwhelming sensory inputs, which means they're sensitive to all types of things. So if they're sensitive and then they have difficulty with talking, and then they have the sensory input, also repetitive, or obsessive behaviors. So he doesn't really do that. He doesn't repeat stuff, and he doesn't do stuff over and over and over again. And a lot of kids or individuals with autism, that's another aspect of it. But it's like all eggs in one basket is very, if they do that, it makes it very difficult for the patient to just even acquire the basic social skills they need, that most of us, like I said before, they take for granted, So basically what I've also researched is that their brain is like a prison. Like they can't get out of it. It's just, it's kind of sad because they're in their own world all day. King is in his own world all day, but sometimes, he's coming along, like I said, and it's like he's trapped in his own mind. I mean, it's crazy, but that's really how autism goes. That's how it works. Let's see. But I think I think he's gonna get it sooner or later, you know, we've got, like I said, before, like back in the 1950s, 1960s, they didn't have anything like they do now, like ABA, they have programs for kids, you know, so everything's working out good, but like I said, that's, social skills definitely have a lot to do with autism and why, you know, the dysfunctionals and the high functioning, low functioning, so, I wanna say, like he's only 3, so he might be a little bit of both, but I'm still new to this, I'm still learning. That's why I'm going, you know, that's why I'm trying to learn about everything that comes along with him, you know, so, that's pretty much it. Thank you.